Hey, did you know that your competitors are right now generating and getting free leads for their paving businesses in your local market? Now, who's giving them these free leads? Well, believe it or not, it's actually Google, that multi-billion-dollar company. Now, you have to wonder, why in the world will a multi-billion-dollar company give your competition free leads in your local market that normally cost 50, 75, 100, 150 bucks a pop on places like Home Advisor, Angie's Leads, and things like that? Why would they do that? Let me explain and how you can start getting those leads for your business. What's up there, guys? This here once again, the Asphalt Marketing Pro, showing asphalt paving contractors and companies how to use this internet to help them generate more leads for their business. And in this video, I want to talk about how you can tap into this great flow of highly qualified asphalt paving and paving leads that Google's generating on a daily basis and basically giving it away, giving them all away for free to your competitors in your local market. Like I mentioned early in the beginning of this video, Google's giving away these free leads that normally cost anywhere from 50 to a couple of $100 per lead if you were to buy them on Home Advisor, Angie's Leads, Networks, all these other places where people buy these leads. But why would Google give away free leads to your competition? Let me see if I can explain this in real simple so you guys can understand and how you can take advantage of this and use it to your benefit. So, as you probably already know, Google's been around for probably decades now. And over the years, it's developed a brand where people trust the search results of whatever people are typing in. If you need help with helping with your kids' homework, you go to Google. You need facts, information, you go to Google. Everything you did, you just went to Google. Basically, become a verb these days. People use Google for everything. So naturally, Google figured out that sooner or later, people were going to start doing local searches on their platform. And so what they started to do, I started to notice this about 10 years ago, 10 years ago, something like that, where Google was starting to give away free Google Business Profile listings on their platform. Because Google understood that sooner or later, people were going to start doing local searches and doing them on the computer. I don't even think they realized it was going to be this strong on the phone, but back then people were doing it on their computer. So people needed their carpets cleaned. They started to type in carpet cleaning plus their location where they live. If somebody need a roof repaired, they started to type in roof repair service in my local area. Somebody needed junk removal for cleaning out their backyard or whatever. People typed in junk removal plus my local area. And since people began to trust the search engine, they started to trust the local searches. Google gave people the opportunity to review these businesses. Businesses could upload pictures and represent themselves on the platform. And Google did this 100% for free for everybody. Now, why would they do that to begin with? Well, Google's main source of income and revenue is advertising. That's exactly what they do. They give away a free search engine to give people places to search, especially back then when people were looking for, let's say, a coffee cup or a t shirt of some sort, new shoes, tools, home decor, whatever people were looking up. People would look on Google, right? And then Google would allow businesses to create ads and start to advertise on their platform. And that's how they started to generate their money. And all those eggheads and brainiacs over at Google figured out that sooner or later, all of these companies, all these contractors and local services, they were going to start to see some of their competitors start to generate free leads using their platform. And Google understood that some of those contractors are going to want in on that action and they were going to want to pay to get placed above their competition on the local search results. It was actually pretty damn genius when you really think about it. So, in a way, what Google started to do was to create competition online. And the way they figured was okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go out there and pick the three best local businesses for whatever service it is, and we're going to place it at the top 100% for free and create free organic searches for our customer base that uses Google. So when our customer base starts to click on those businesses, starts giving them more reviews, those three businesses are going to start generating the most amount of leads in that local market. And since there's obviously more than three carpet cleaning businesses, more than three roofers, more than three junk removals in a given location, some of those competitors are going to want a piece of that action. and they're going to want to pay to show their business above their competition on top of those search results. And this is why in your local market as a paving contractor, if you pull up your phone right now and you look up paving company near me, asphalt paving, anything like that, and you start to scroll, you're going to see advertisement at the top of that search results. But as you scroll down, you're going to see those three individual businesses in that little map pack getting the vast majority of the free leads out there. Now, all you have to do as the paving company is become one of those three businesses. Become one of those three businesses that are getting placed at the top of those search results. And that way you can start getting that flow of leads coming in to your business. The crazy thing with all of this, that even though your competitors, maybe you're one of those that pays to get above the competition, believe it or not, most customers don't even click on those anyways. They still scroll down and they gravitate to whatever shows up organically. It's in our instinct, I guess, in our nature to trust Google's search result, whatever shows up organically. It's like we feel like those businesses earned it. So obviously, knowing this information now, it is your objective as the paving company in your local area to get yourself into the top of that Google map listing, that three pack, and even some of that organic stuff underneath that map listing that's going to get you the vast majority of the leads for paving services, seal coating, driveways, parking lots, whatever that might be. So how does Google judge who to place at the top? So when Google designed their whole system, the reason that they allow the top three to show up on that Google map listings, they've created a system where they only allow the ones that they deem to be the absolute best in that local market. So it is your job as a paving company to prove to Google that you are the best at what you do. And it might seem a little bit difficult because even if you're in the local market, maybe you are the absolute best paving company and paving contractor in your local market. It just doesn't showcase online. And you have some scrub or some people that are not even that great showing up above you on this competition. So over the years, I've developed basically six things that you need to do to beat out your competition online and get yourself to the top of those search results. Number one being, of course, setting up one of those Google business profiles to begin with. You'll be shocked at the number of paving companies out there that don't even have one of these things set up. And the crazy thing is that Google allows these and they're 100% free. So you have to go through the whole process of going on there, go into Google, type in Google business profile and start creating your entire business profile, upload the pictures, put everything you have, fill out that listing to 100% of its capacity. And that's just part of what it takes to get to the top of that search results. The next thing that Google's looking for what I've seen over the years, is they want to see if that you as a local paving company are trying to promote your business elsewhere online. What Google's trying to see is if you're out there actually making the effort to get your name out there, get your brand out there online. And the way Google does that is by looking up your information in other platforms online. They want to see that you have a Facebook page. They want to see if you have an Instagram page. They want to see if they have a listing on Yelp, on Home Advisor, and of various different directories online. Because what that tells the search engine is that, you know what, this guy is out there really trying to make a name for himself. So we're going to take that into account when judging if we want to place them at the top of these search results. Now, the third thing this search engine is looking for is they want to make sure that you as a local paving company, they want to see that you actually spent the money, the time, and the energy in building a really well optimized website that you connect to that Google business profile that gives your end user, your customer, the best experience possible. And it is when they're looking for paving services. So is your website structured in a way that makes it easy for any customer landing on your website to understand all the services you provide, how to get in contact with you, that showcases individual sub services that you provide, for example, like seal coating, asphalt repairs, parking lots, driveways, striping, overlays, whatever that might be. Are you explaining to your customers that you provide all these services? Do you have pages for each individual service you provide? That entire structure, Google wants to know that you actually are making the effort to really explain everything that you do in a really well structured website that you connect to that Google business profile. Now, another thing Google's looking for in judging who to place at the top is if you, as the business owner, are starting to generate reviews for your services in your local market. Are you starting to get reviews on Google? And Google knows when you are getting a review from the local market. So even if you go out there and try to fake it, try to get fake reviews from other places, from other states, from friends and family that are 700 miles away, the search engine is going to know. So the more reviews you get organically around your local area, the more Google's going to see, this guy's providing a great service and getting a lot of reviews. And also, Google's going to see if you're getting reviews on places like Facebook, on Yelp, at Home Advisor, a bunch of different other platforms. It's going to look and see if you're doing all of that stuff and making the judgment on whether or not to place you into that 3-pack of the Google listing profiles. The fifth thing Google's looking for in judging an asphalt paving business, if it wants to place it at the top, is wanted to see if you are getting links from other websites in your local market and other websites related to the paving industry that are pointing back to your website. So what that means is, let's say there's another website out there about home improvements and things like that. It just talks about remodeling, improving homes and things like that. And then there's an article written about how to make the outside of your home look really, really good with proper landscape and so and so. And in the article, it talks about making sure you have a great looking driveway. And there's a link there that says, get a great driveway from a company, for example, like this. And they click on it and it goes directly to your website. What that tells the search engine and the online world is that your website has been deemed worthy enough that another website's made a mention of it. So the more you have of that all over the internet, the more Google's algorithm is going to trust your business and go, okay, this guy's the real deal. Let's go ahead and place him up even higher on the search result. And the sixth thing the search engine's looking for is brand recognition, the name of your business. Are people starting to see your trucks in places? They see maybe a billboard, they see you online so many places that they actually look you up by name. So if your business is called Ted's Asphalt Paving, and do people actually type that name in and look your business up by your name? What that tells Google is that on the outside world, people know who you are. They make mentions of you, that you actually spend the time, energy, and money to actually put in the name of that specific business into your phone and look them up specifically. Again, Google's just looking to see if you are worth a damn to get placed on the top of those search results. So those are the 6 things that you need to focus on with your paving business and that Google business profile to start placing you up higher on the search results and start generating that huge amount of lead flow that comes in on a daily and monthly basis for these paving companies, and become one of those 3 that collects all of those leads and positions yourself to be the best in your local market. So if you're looking for any help with any of this stuff, you can reach me here in the description below. I have links where I can provide you and help you with any of this stuff that I talked about in this video. And if you want to know how this search engine works even more with your local asphalt paving services, you can check out this video right here. And that's all I got for you guys today. Until next time.